It is now time for Josiah's second Butterfly Effect Wrestling booking. I asked you if you would feel like redoing Kofi-mania, and thankfully you've come through with a retelling of what comes after. It was WrestleMania 35.
It might have. Yeah, it was. It was a really long WrestleMania because I remember being dead tired after.
Yeah, and to me, after Kofi won, I was like, okay, it's time for bed.
Yeah.
Like,
that was the vibe.
it is the main event.
Yeah, so at this time, because I remember where I was when Kofi won this championship. I was in my dorm room. I was actually supposed to be on duty because I was an RA at the time when this match was happening. So I was shirking my responsibilities to watch Kofi Kingston become WWE champion. So this is a moment near and dear to my very heart. I popped like a 4-year-old child at the age of 20. So it was a very emotional moment for me.
I long thought that when Kingston had that feud with
Randall Keefe Orton.
Correct. That, man, he's on the edge of becoming a top guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then it took what felt like a decade, maybe not exactly, but what felt like a decade.
No, I think it was a decade exactly.
It
That was 09.
Yeah, exactly.
It took a legitimate decade. And many accidents leading up to Kofi.
Exactly. Had things gone just a little differently, we would have not gotten to this spot. Yeah. But it wasn't the getting to it that is the biggest issue. It's the what came after.
Yeah.
To me, that was the biggest problem, because I had an idea. And I'm just going to tell you my quick concept before we hear Josiah's rebooking of Kofi Kingston.
I'll sit back and relax.
So, I did many, many things, but there's really only one particular thing that matters. And that was I evolved Kofi Kingston. On the night of WrestleMania, he was just New Day Kofi Kingston.
Yeah.
But on the next night, and they teased this in real life, on the next night, we have new Universal Champion Seth Rollins face-to-face with new WWE Champion Kofi Kingston. And they teased having a match with one another, and then it turned out that they teamed up to take on the Bar for no particular reason. But it struck me, I was like...
it was because they didn't want a world champion to lose after winning a world championship.
Oh, yeah. What I
mean,
is,
classic Ben speaking.
What I mean is, it wasn't as substantial
Didn't mean anything.
as it could have been.
Yeah.
And so it hit me, I said, what if they followed through with this plan? If they had Seth Rollins, the Beast Slayer, the King Slayer...
whatever he called himself that week.
So that week, that month, that year, he was the Beast Slayer because he beat Brock for the title.
I generally think after Seth comes out of every WrestleMania, he has a New Day connection.
Basically. So I said to myself, I was like, what if Kofi slays the Slayer? What if he comes out the following week, introduced by Xavier and Big E, who are in the ring? The new music starts out with SOS, and then on the Tron you see Slayer of Slayers. In my mind, it's not the classic
Jamaican Kofi
music, and it's not the New Day music. It's just something new.
Something different.
And it's a way to emphasize that he has leveled up. Everything that comes after is just me having fun of like, oh, what if he defeats this person? What if he defeats that person?
What if he wrestles this guy? What if he doesn't wrestle this guy? You know.
Yeah,
small things.
But that's the biggest thing, is that because when Big E was
champion,
top guy, he got new music, he got new Trons.
Well, you got the new music before, but I do follow your point.
Oh, yeah.
It was an evolution of the character.
Exactly, that's what I'm getting at. And so often, Triple H is a great example of this. When Triple H went from a tag team European Intercontinental guy to a main event guy, he got new music, new gear, new presentation. That's the way I see it.
He even got new hair. No, he got a new goatee.
Yes, exactly. And that's the way I see it with Kofi. I was like, oh, if you want to be like, this is legit, this isn't make-believe, we're not pretending, then new music, new gear, new presentation, boom. And he'd still have the same friends, but just be leveled up.
It'd just be different. For sure. I totally get that. Well, let's find out what happens when we affect the butterfly in this wrestling show. So, obviously, it starts off the exact same way. Kofi does win at WrestleMania. That is the most important part of this story.
Love it.
Now, here's where we go from a deviation. So, they go main event, Monday Night Raw. It is Kofi versus Seth, WWE versus Universal title for title match.
Oh, shoot, that's wonderful.
Yeah, it still ends in DQ, though.
Oh, okay.
However, it is not Sheamus and Cesaro that gets the disqualification. It is former WWE champion, Planet's champion, Daniel Bryan, and Eric Rowan.
That's cool.
Who breaks up, because that would make logical sense. Somebody from the feud before that's not Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Would make sense.
Absolutely.
So,
I mean, and technically if Brock got involved, so be it. It would be logical, but I like this too.
I'm about to say, I just feel like, because I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, Brock went on another hiatus.
Yeah, he didn't come back until Money in the Bank, I think, question mark? And even then, that was a surprise comeback.
I think you were correct, yes.
Yeah, so.
Wait.
Because this is the year that Ali's almost got it. And
he's holding it in his hands.
And then Brock.
And then instead of taking it off while Brock is walking down the ramp, he decides to just stare at him.
Yes.
Passionately. Yeah, okay, yeah. Dang, that all it was this year. So yeah, that is the next time we see Brock is winning the Bank.
Correct.
So.
Yeah, so Daniel Bryan makes sense in the spot.
Yes. So basically after this, New Day is feuding with Daniel Bryan and a returning Harper.
Okay.
To add A, some extra muscle, B, even the numbers, because 3-on-2.
And check this out. It's as if Daniel Bryan, the Planet's champion, has the whole world in his hands.
The irony of Daniel Bryan leaving the Wyatt family
just to get the
Wyatt family was not lost on me.
Yeah, I like it.
I did have to do some checking because I could not remember, because I remember Harper being hurt around this time, but I couldn't remember if this was the stretch of time where he was hurt or the stretch of time where they just weren't using him.
It doesn't matter. It's butterfly effect. It's not AEW, so you can do whatever you want.
I was about to say, but he was not being used at the time, so it works in both real sets.
Yes.
So, we have the New Day and the pseudo Wyatts.
Yeah. Planet Wyatt.
Planet Wyatt. There you go, Wyatt 6. I just gave you your new gimmick. Lord knows I need them right now. But basically, they are feuding until Money in the Bank. So I got this stretched out. So was it WrestleMania Backlash? I think was the next pay-per-view they call it. Kofi and Bryan don't actually have a title rematch. They actually have a trios match, as the kids call it, in the immortal words of Big E, to fight for Bryan's right at a rematch, because they don't do rematch clause. They were making a big deal about that.
Cool.
Either this year or the year before. Team Planet Wyatt does actually win. So,
well, who takes the fall?
Woods.
Okay.
Because I love Woods, but he is the fall guy of the New Day.
Yes.
Woods takes the fall to Bryan, so Bryan gets his championship match.
Cool.
At Money in the Bank, which I don't know if that's the next pay-per-view, but it's culminating at that pay-per-view.
Sure.
Once we
I can tell you.
I'm about to say, go ahead and check that for me real quick. Please.
Technically, yes. So the thing that happened between Backlash and Money in the Bank is the Shield's final chapter.
Yeah, I forgot about that show.
So there's no point in doing that match at Shield's final chapter.
Yep.
So Money in the Bank is
the next logical show.
The next logical show.
Gotcha. Perfect. Money in the Bank. We have Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan. It's obviously talked about as a WrestleMania rematch.
Yes.
Top of the card. It's the most important thing happening on the show. Money in the Bank is obviously happening all around the card. And then, of course, Brock wins the Money in the Bank. Same way he does, which, it happened. But Kofi does essentially retain. New Day focuses on taking out Harper and Rowan during the match to make it a one-on-one fight. And then those two just have a good classic singles match. With more time.
Yes.
Because, it's not a 90-hour show.
Good point. Do you know what the next pay-per-view is?
After this one is Stomping Ground, right?
No. It is Super Showdown.
Oh, yeah. Super Showdown.
Then it's Stomping Ground.
Stomping Ground. Yeah. Okay. Was Super Showdown like an actual pay-per-view at this time?
Everything was complicated because it was all network specials.
Yeah.
If you want to...
I'm about to say, I didn't have anything booked for that.
Put it off.
Didn't have it written down as a pay-per-view.
Yeah, like I said.
But I'll just say he just wrestles in Australia. Like, he'll wrestle like Buddy Matthews.
Hey, I ain't mad at that.
No, sorry, he was Murphy.
Yeah. But we know who he is.
Yeah.
That guy.
That guy.
Talent.
handsome man. Well, just having like quick month or 2 weeks. I don't know how long the time frame is. You got the date?
Yes, between May 19th, which was Money in the Bank, and June 7th is, roughly 2 weeks, maybe 2.5.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, he can just get a
quick 2 week stretch. We'll just say, like, Murphy won some, like, number one contenders match to wrestle Kofi.
Could easily be a over-the-top rope battle royal type gimmick.
Real straightforward. Then they had the
Well, and let's be real, they probably don't even care that much because, it's all...
They probably, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was a bought pay-per-view.
Yeah. And then afterwards, we go... So, I still think it's good to have the Ziggler-Kofi feud because the never-ending meme of, it should have been me!
Well, and
it's too funny.
My thing is, Nick Nemeth is great talent.
Excellent.
And so I ain't mad at it.
Yes.
I think that whether he has a terrible name or not, he's just a great wrestler.
100%.
So
I can't agree with that. And Nick Nemeth was one of the few guys that can work with Oz's rule of you need to wrestle with your first name. Real government name every time.
Actually, do you know what Kofi Kingston's shoot name is?
Isn't it Kofi?
Not Kingston, yeah.
Yeah, I know it's not Kingston, but I don't think I can pronounce his last name.
Okay.
No recollection.
Yeah, I don't remember. I was just curious because
I know Kofi's his actual government.
Yeah,
but I don't know what it is.
I was just wondering if he could fit
that rule set. I want to say Creed is Austin Watson.
Yes. Yeah, which I think is a good name.
Yeah, it's a solid name. I think Adam Cole's name is also Austin.
His name is Jenkins.
Austin Jenkins.
Yep.
And Jenkins is a little shaky for me, but I can
so
see it working. But
here's how I like to do it.
Yeah.
Austin Jenkins, right? Just like there's this guy I know, his name is Tate Van Hamburg, right?
Actually not mad at
And so a lot of it is in how you do it. So I often think of Gary Michael Capetta. So the 1990s WCW ring announcer, he would say, "The man called Sting," right? And he
really elongate that Sting.
The natural Dustin Rhodes. And so I think a lot of it is how you do it.
So if I say all these like Howard Finkel, it'd probably sound better.
Yeah, exactly. I think, and that's the beauty of a great ring announcer, is that it's an execution. It's like how Edge called out Tony Chemmel for saying, "Hey, you say." Well, that all started because he was like, you say John Cena, and you say Edge. It's like,
yeah.
Thanks for making me seem like
I'm
nothing.
about to say I seem so important.
And so, but anyway,
okay, that's
so I don't know what Kofi's real last name is, but I think a lot of it comes down to how you do it, and less so of what the name actually is, but how you emphasize it.
I can validate that. I can see that working. All right. I'll cut you some slack on that then.
I mean, there's still some people that should never be their real name.
Yeah, I don't think Michael Higginbottom would be a big star.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you execute that. Shawn Michaels is still better.
Yeah. Anyway, the feud with Ziggler happens, but it's way shortened.
Sure.
So it happens pretty much after Super Showdown. Should have been me. Yada yada yada, and goes into Stomping Ground. You got the timeline?
Yeah. Stomping Ground is June 23rd.
Cool.
And July 14th is Extreme Rules.
Got it. Perfect. All right. So, once we get to Stomping Ground, Kofi and Ziggler have that exact same cage match. I don't change that because I actually like that cage match. I thought it was good, and I thought the finish was unique. I don't think I've ever seen someone do a suicide dive to nothing to get out of the cage. So, probably one of the more unique ways to win a cage match.
Absolutely.
So, after that match, that feud's done. And as Kofi is walking up the ramp, he is RKO'd by not young, but a pre-injured Randall Keith Orton. And of course, after he RKO's him, he yells, "Stupid, stupid!" Holds up the WWE Championship. I can't remember, is he 13-time world champion Randy at this point?
So his current count is 14.
Correct.
And the 14th came in the pandemic year, so yes, he's 13. Thank you for being here at Mr. Super Oz. This video is going out, and this channel only exists because I, Oz, founded Gamble Comics, which first release was Everlasting Survivors, a 68-page graphic novel called All Day Long. Available now. Follow the link in the description that will take you to gamblecomics.com. While there, you can get hats, shirts, posters, much, much more, but most importantly, the story itself.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. That's what I need to remember. So working to get his 14th world champion off a guy he thinks shouldn't hold the title right now at all. And that is the whole crux of the feud. So, it is during this feud, Kofi tells the rest of the New Day, listen, I appreciate y'all having my back. Y'all have been awesome. But for this one in particular, I need to go solo. I need to take care of this one myself. I need to exorcise this demon from my past. So, I obviously knew Kofi and Big E and Woods are best of friends. Always support. That was literally what makes the New Day great.
Well, and I love the idea that they don't have to break up to go their own way because it's a respect thing that is being demonstrated in this instance.
No one believes in the New Day like the New Day believes in the New Day. So they know their abilities better than anyone else on the planet.
I'm with it. I love that.
So Randy Orton is constantly getting the upper hand on Kofi because regardless of how you look at it, Randy is a 13-time world champion at this point.
Well, and even since basically day one, he was a made man.
Yeah.
Like,
literally, since day one, made man. Like, Randy Orton was the poster child. Literally, JBL said if you were building a wrestler from the ground up, he would be Randy Orton.
From the moment he first stepped into the business, it's like, oh, this guy's got it.
Yeah. Like, literally that intangible thing. Like, I don't know. I can never place my finger on it, but whatever it is, you got it.
Yep.
Like, the poster boy for what that it is. And then Kofi Kingston, the exact opposite side of the spectrum.
Yeah. That and he, when he first debuted, he could have been just as going nowhere as Ricky Ortiz or Eric Escobar or any number of other people that showed up and were gone in a blink of an eye during that era.
Yeah, there were tons. Like,
and so I think it just says something for his
tenacity,
absolutely stick-to-itiveness, whatever you want to call it. The fact that he's still there,
still
doing it. My goodness.
And has overachieved by leaps and bounds.
I'm blown.
Even if he had never won this world championship. Right?
Yes.
Like, overachieved, leaps and bounds, Hall of Fame career multiple times over.
I agree. Yeah, I think that there's something to be said for every division mattering. Mm-hmm. Like Stevie Ray, for instance, being put in the Hall of Fame because of being a 10-time tag team champion with Booker T. Absolutely deserved.
100%.
But there's a difference in levels when you elevate from the tag to IC, from IC to World. It's like, oh wow, you did it.
Yeah, like you were able to, like, it's different. Like for example, like Hawk and Animal are obviously all-time Hall of Famers.
Yep.
Neither one of those guys though were singles world champions.
Correct.
Now tag world champions many times over, but that's
what. And it's crazy. Who of the two do you think would have, could have, or should have gotten a push?
It's tough to say. I would have said Hawk because he can talk better.
Yes,
in my opinion.
Yeah,
but
because Animal always said, "Tell him Hawk."
Tell him Hawk. Well. Oh man.
And so here's the deal. I don't think either guy should have been pushed as a singles act.
Neither.
Period. That's it.
It wouldn't have worked. It's even when Animal was pushed with different tag team partners, it didn't feel right.
So twice they tried Animal single runs. Once in WCW as a part of the Magnificent Seven.
I forgot about that.
And then post Heidenreich, they tried a singles run, no face paint, no nothing. But yeah, it was not the right choice. But yeah, so not all tag teams are composed of two singles wrestlers. No. Sometimes a tag team ought to be a tag team.
It is a tag team. Like, for example, like, don't get me wrong, love Jey Uso to death. Love Jimmy Uso to death. Those two should have just been attacked.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been perfectly fine. No one would have battered an eye. They're one of the best tag teams that ever do it.
I will make the argument that I was okay with Jey Uso teaming with Cody Rhodes.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
And
that actually did surprisingly work well.
I also would make the argument that had they chosen to push Solo as a babyface, Jimmy and Solo as a team, I'd have been fine with.
Mm.
But I don't see either of them long-term working as a solo act. Nah. I just think that maybe they could work as other teams.
Yes.
Or in other teams. But yeah, I just don't see either of them as a long-term
solo thing, which and I got to give it to that. He overachieved leaps and bounds.
Absolutely. My goodness.
To this day, I'm like, the fact you were able to carry it out to a world championship is
all because he got drunk on a
one
bus.
time.
He got drunk on a bus and did a press conference. My goodness.
Incredible.
Yes, incredible.
Incredible. But listen, we say all that to say Kofi Kingston is probably a one of like 5. Like, not many people can go through a career he did.
So
like, it's not possible.
So I think that New Day is
ironically all 3 of them could be solo acts.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. I think they're the exception to the sometimes tag team.
Should just be a tag team.
Yeah. This trio, I think each guy stands out on their own
easily
and brings something different to the table, and that's what I love about them.
Yeah. Like, New Day literally multiplies each other.
Yes.
And so, like if they were all 10s, multiplied together, they'd be 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
And even alone, they're still 10s.
Yes.
Like,
that's the thing. Like, when like we said about whether it be Demolition or LOD.
Yes.
I mean, and I bet the list of this could be, it's a whole other video.
I'm about to say, we could easily make a whole other video of
and
this.
legitimately, I might make this list come tomorrow. But I'm gonna go through tag teams that just either could be broken up or not broken up, but solo acts.
Should be solo acts. Can't be solo acts.
Yeah. Could be. Could.
I'm about to say, you know how much I love tag team wrestling, so I'm in on this video whenever you do it.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah. But yeah, back to Kofi.
Yes, back to Kofi. Like I said, the whole time, Kofi is constantly on the back foot against Randy. In between, like, matches, so you remember during the build-up to Kofi-mania, like, the Usos forfeited during that tag team gauntlet.
Yes.
So because of that, Kofi wanted to basically say, hey, listen, I owe you guys one.
Yep.
So gives each of the Usos world title matches on SmackDown.
Yeah.
And that's when Orton, so after the match, Orton hits an RKO.
Well, and here's the other thing. Their legacies, his legacy, he is going to be offended just by the fact that Kofi's pretending like they're on his level.
Yep,
oh, it's
exactly.
so good.
Yep. After the match with Jimmy, Orton gets the RKO and Kofi goes off. After the match with Jay, Kofi was able to counter the RKO, goes for the Trouble in Paradise, missed, and then got RKO. So, that is how he got the upper hand for those 2 things. Beautiful. Now, the first match that these 2 men are going to have is going to be Falls Count Anywhere at Extreme Rules.
Boom drop. I remember.
Yep.
I remember.
Exactly where I was going.
Oh, it's so good.
Match ends with a boom drop through the table. 1, 2, 3 for Kofi to retain this first match. Now, Orton, not willing to let that stand, still thinks Kofi's better than him. One match does not make the champion.
Yes.
Randy would know better than anyone.
And we're leading into SummerSlam, August the 11th, yeah.
There you go. Kofi, of course, is like, listen, man, I've beaten you. I got other guys to wrestle. So this is when he basically, so New Day or E and Woods are trying to contend for the tag titles. After a match that they win, Orton takes out Woods, sets up Big E for the punt, and says, I'm going to kick his head into the stands if you don't give me a rematch at SummerSlam.
Yep.
So, obviously, Kofi gives him the match, and then Orton kicks him anyway.
Yeah, of course.
Because,
that makes sense.
It's Randy. This drives Kofi borderline insane. He's like, you know what? If we're going to settle this, we're going to settle this. So, SummerSlam, Randy Orton, Kofi Kingston, Hell in a Cell for the WWE Championship. Obviously, brutal stuff happens, yada, yada. It's Kofi and Randy. I highly doubt they could have a bad match. So, Kofi does retain.
Yes.
In a solid SummerSlam match. It is after the SummerSlam match. So, same with Money in the Bank, Brock already did with Seth. So, the same thing happened. But it's all good because, Brock catches in his WWE title matches against black people in the Bank match. In order to...
I'm confused. What'd you say about Brock and Seth?
So, how Brock cashed in on Seth? He was doing the Brock Boombox thing. Because you remember he cashed in on Seth previously?
I didn't. I thought that his match against Kofi was for the briefcase, but you're right. It wasn't. It was just, we want to pop a rating.
Yep.
That is a weird statistic that Brock has taken the title off of every black champion.
Every single one.
Although, in Big E's case, he wasn't even supposed to be in that match.
No.
It was all because...
That's what made it worse, because Big E was supposed to retain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry, every black person remembers that stat.
It's odd.
That's why when Oba started killing Brock, we're like, do it for us. Do it for us, Oba. But yeah, so he gets pretty much a free match Next pay-per-view's Clash of Champions.
Oh, is that where you're doing Brock versus Kofi?
Correct.
Okay.
And here's I'll tell you the reason why in a second.
Yeah,
but Vince says the match will happen in Clash of Champions to give people action.
September 15th, yes.
Yes. So and Vince says the reason he's doing this is so, I mean, let's be honest, Brock Lesnar's not going to lose to Kofi Kingston, and I need Brock to be WWE Champion on the debut of SmackDown.
Yeah. Yes.
So Kofi, of course, is insulted.
Of course. Why not?
Yeah. So, at Clash of Champions, and this one I'm very proud of, this match opens the show. And literally before the bell rings, Cain Velasquez comes out. You know that thing that happened after the stupid SmackDown debut?
Mm-hmm.
Cain Velasquez comes out, distracts Brock. Brock doesn't hear the bell ring, and Kofi nails him in the back of the head with the Trouble in Paradise and beats him. Gets him in the back of the head, retains the title in seconds.
It just makes more sense that way because Kane doesn't deserve a WWE Championship match.
Not on a pay-per-view, not
it
at
just
all.
Doesn't make sense.
He's never wrestled a match. There's no logical reason
if you
for
want
that to be for the WWE
And if you want to do the feud, it can just be over
it can be
animosity.
Its own thing.
Yeah.
Because literally, it was literally the Hogan getting Warrior in the WCW thing. It's the exact same thing.
Correct.
It's just to get his win back. Except this one's worse because Brock lost a real fight to Cain Velasquez, and he's gonna get his one back in a fake fight. It doesn't work.
Yes.
But that's beside the point. Anyway, Kofi beats Brock in seconds.
Yes, that's beautiful.
So the next SmackDown, Kofi offers an alternative WWE Championship match, something that'll be just as big as Brock Lesnar being WWE Champion for the debut of Fox.
Okay, that's October the 4th, by the way.
Correct. And that is Kofi Kingston versus Big E versus Xavier Woods.
Woo!
New Day triple threat for the WWE
That's beautiful.
Championship.
That's beautiful.
That will main event the show.
Yeah, that's great.
I didn't pick a winner for that, so I let you choose that in the comments who you would want to win.
I like it a lot. So, is that the conclusion?
That's the conclusion.
Okay. So, I had already put in my imaginary booking that October the 6th, which is Hell in a Cell, the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I said I'd rather it be called Armageddon. And because you put Hell in a Cell at SummerSlam, I think that's better too. Just throw the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view in the trash, call it Armageddon.
Yeah, man, Hell in a Cell was such a bad pay-per-view. Anyway.
Yeah, that's it. I just thought, since you did Hell in a Cell earlier, we'll just not call pay-per-view by a show.
Well,
or call a show by
the Kofi-Randy feud itself justifies it.
I agree.
In my opinion.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Like, literally 10 years of Kofi Kingston's career changed because of Randy Orton. I feel like if that's not personal animosity, I don't know what else can be.
Well, and here's the thing. Regardless of who wins on the debut of SmackDown, regardless.
Could be any. Because, again, as we just finished saying, it could be any of the three.
Absolutely, I agree. But regardless of who wins that match, Kofi defending against
Bryan and WWE, it's all the same name.
Yes.
Ziggler defending against
Orton,
Buddy
Murphy,
Yeah.
Both Usos.
Both Usos.
Kingston
Big E and
So my point is,
Kofi has defended against Daniel Bryan.
Yes.
He's defended against Buddy Murphy.
Yes.
He defended against Ziggler.
Yes.
Defended against Randy twice. Defended against both Usos.
Yep.
Defended against Brock Lesnar.
I
and is defended against Big E and Xavier Woods.
Yeah, so whether he retains or not, 9 separate challengers, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
It elevated people that had never been elevated before. It kept him in the picture with guys who are made men, whether it be Brock or Randy.
Yeah.
Daniel, too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that's beautiful.
I
think maybe in my perfect world, if you will, maybe Big E beats Woods in the match. That way Big E gets there, and then you can continue the interplay between the three. And, you know, if I get to fantasy book, Xavier might get himself a reign here or there, and Kofi might get him a secondary run.
Yeah, I've always been of the opinion that Woods is probably the most underappreciated New Day member.
My goodness.
By a country mile.
Yes.
Like Xavier Woods, well, before he became King of the Ring, didn't even have his own entrance music in WWE.
Yes.
The first time he came in, he was using R-Truth's music. Or no, that's a lie. He was using Brodus Clay's music.
Exactly.
And then I think he was using R-Truth's music.
Yeah.
And then after that, he's always been New Day. So it's kind of is, but isn't at the same time. He's the only member of the New Day to not win a championship outside of the tag team titles.
Can I tell you what I think all three of these guys might have as their great Achilles heel?
What?
I think they might be too nice.
Oh, they're 100% too nice.
I think that might be the problem.
They're too giving.
Yeah, giving. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's
They're very much too giving.
Part of what I mean by nice
Yeah.
is too giving. But there are times, and I think Shawn Michaels is a great example of this. But there are
100%.
times when you have to
Be an asshole.
Well, I was going to say stand up for yourself, but yeah, the same general concept.
Well, in pro wrestling, it's kind of the same thing.
Exactly. But yeah, no, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Had fun. This is something that's near and dear to my heart.
Oh, yeah.
Always a good time.
Awesome. Yeah.
See you.
Bye.